used to think love was supposed to hurt a little, like if it felt too easy, it wasn't real. But now I know it wasn't love. It was just red flags. And I kept walking through them like they weren't waving.
You said it wasn't what it looked like, but it always looked the same. Late replies, empty eyes. Always had a new excuse to blame. My friends were trying to warn me, but I thought I knew your heart. Held on tight to every sorry, while you kept tearing me apart. I should've listened. You said she was just a friend, but her name stayed on your tongue. Every message, every like, felt like I was the only one who didn't see it clear. Didn't wanna face the truth, kept believing in the version you only gave me in the booth. Red flags all in my face, couldn't miss them, but I waved them like a parade. Thought your love was just delayed. Now I'm the one that walked away. Finally free. I was colorblind for you. Called the warning shades of new. I lied to myself, but baby now I see the truth. And it's red, red, red all over you. You turned silence into tension, had me questioning my mind, made me feel like I was tripping. Every single time I'd cry, I covered up the bruises, even when they weren't skin deep. Kept on giving you my nights, while you were loving in the streets. So stupid. I waited up on birthdays, left food cold more than once. Thought the fight was just a phase, but baby that was just the front. And I blame myself for the love you couldn't give. Now I'm walking out with nothing, but at least I finally live. Red flags all in my face, but I waved them like a parade. Thought your love was just delayed. Now I'm the one that walked away. Finally free. I was colorblind for you. Called the warning shades of new. I lied to myself, but baby now I see the truth. And it's red, red, red all over you.
Low, confessional tone. I used to think love was supposed to hurt a little, like if it felt too easy, it wasn't real. But now I know it wasn't love. It was just red flags. And I kept walking through them like they weren't waving.
You said it wasn't what it looked like, but it always looked the same. Late replies, empty eyes. Always had a new excuse to blame. My friends were trying to warn me, but I thought I knew your heart. Held on tight to every sorry, while you kept tearing me apart. I should've listened. You said she was just a friend, but her name stayed on your tongue. Every message, every like, felt like I was the only one who didn't see it clear. Didn't wanna face the truth, kept believing in the version you only gave me in the booth. Red flags all in my face, couldn't miss them, but I waved them like a parade. Thought your love was just delayed. Now I'm the one that walked away. Finally free. I was colorblind for you. Called the warning shades of new. I lied to myself, but baby now I see the truth. And it's red, red, red all over you. You turned silence into tension, had me questioning my mind, made me feel like I was tripping. Every single time I'd cry, I covered up the bruises, even when they weren't skin deep. Kept on giving you my nights, while you were loving in the streets. So stupid. I waited up on birthdays, Left food cold more than once. Thought the fight was just a phase, but baby, that was just the front. And I blame myself for the love you couldn't give. Now I'm walking out with nothing, but at least I finally live. Red flags all in my face, but I waved them like a parade. Thought your love was just delayed. Now I'm the one that walked away. Finally free. I was colorblind for you. Called the warning shades of new. I lied to myself, but baby, now I see the truth. And it's red, red, red all over you. Love don't leave you guessing. Love don't hide its hands. You gave me pain in pieces and called it part of the plan. Your charm was just a mask that I would've feel enough. But this chapter's finally closing. You lost someone who loved tough.
No more flags, no more fights, no more tears and sleepless nights. I saw what I needed to see, even if it took me too long. But I'm done now, and I'm gone. Low, confessional tone. I used to think love was supposed to hurt a little, like if it felt too easy, it wasn't real. But now I know it wasn't love. It was just red flags. And I kept walking through them like they weren't waving.
You said it wasn't what it looked like, but it always looked the same. Late replies, empty eyes. Always had a new excuse to blame. My friends were trying to warn me, but I thought I knew your heart. Held on tight to every sorry, while you kept tearing me apart. I should've listened. You said she was just a friend, but her name stayed on your tongue. Every message, every like, felt like I was the only one who didn't see it clear. Didn't wanna face the truth, kept believing in the version you only gave me in the booth. Red flags all in my face, couldn't miss them, but I waved them like a parade. Thought your love was just delayed. Now I'm the one that walked away. Finally free. I was colorblind for you. Of new. I lied to myself, but baby, now I see the truth. And it's red, red, red all over you. You turned silence into tension, had me questioning my mind, made me feel like I was tripping. Every single time I'd cry, I covered up the bruises, even when they weren't skin deep. Kept on giving you my nights while you were loving in the streets. So stupid. I waited up on birthdays, left food cold more than once. Thought the fight was just a phase, but baby, that was just the front. And I blame myself for the love you couldn't give. Now I'm walking out with nothing, but at least I finally live. Red flags all in my face, but I waved them like a...
Peace, 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 peace. Ooh, no good. What's up, my peoples? Where my peoples at? Let me put my earphones in. Where What up, what up, what up, what up? How we doing? I was peeping some of the comments. We got a lot to talk about, huh? I love it. How's my sound? How's my sound? Where's Mike at? So you can check me out on my sound. Jay, what's going on? Joe, Big Joe. Cherokee, where you been at, bro? Valero. Mike Lopez is in the house. Chan, what's up, bro? Thank you, Mike, if you're talking about Sage. Sage, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, damn, Cherokee, you didn't even let us know you was going in for the knife. I'm sorry to hear that. Big Phil, Swarth. Coming in strong with the hello. Love Gala. Appreciate you, Mike. Kite. Absolutely, Cherokee. Happy healing, man. Get it together over there. We missed you. Jose Rojas, loving the new fire from XG. I'm so comfortable with being alone, Chan. You don't know. Kite, absolutely not. No. She is fine. I appreciate the attempt though. Valero has watched 50 Gala reactions. Oh my God. I appreciate you, Kite. Brian's in the house. Mike Jones is in the house. Jess is here with a new profile pic, hair looking crazy. I love it. A long drunk. You drunk texting me, Phil? No bueno, partner. Giz, let's go. If you need any help or assistance, just let me know. Or maybe you can help me because I don't know where you at. You might be far ahead of me. It's beautiful, Jess. I love the hair. I love the hair. Jack tries up in here and Pals here. Okay. Che. Where you going, Che? Oh yeah, there's a lot going on, Giz. Get on Instagram and just start looking for, AI artists or what have you, and you'll start bumping into them. I'd love to know what Shonda thinks of Gala as well. Oh, tell mom we said get well, feel better. Yeah, I did actually see that 50 Cent hear that 50 Cent song. It's pretty dope. There's actually a whole channel. Shonda's here. Shonda's here. There's actually a whole channel dedicated to remixing hip hop songs and shit like that. So I heard a bunch. I've heard a few. Raj Dog. Take a guess what we talking about, Raj. Take a guess. What else is there to talk about? Shonda, Jess, Shonda ain't been here for like 2 or 3 weeks. What you talk about? Oh, I got some hot takes on Gala, but I'm gonna save them. Hot, 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 hot. But I want to hear yours too, Raj. Point taken, Ray. Point taken. Oh, Giz, that's not happening. Trust me. Drew Season here. Drew Season here. ATL. Shonda, we missed you. It felt like months that you haven't been here. All right, guys. So, um, we had a new release from our girls, Gala, right? XJG's in the house. Pitt, I didn't even notice you was here. What up, Pitt? And before we go into our discussion about it, because I don't think it's going to be much of a discussion. I think most in this room are fans of the song and the girls. Ray, why you trying to fight, dog? Big woke. I didn't even say nothing. What's frustrating, Giz? What you say is frustrating? Yeah, that was my favorite. That part of the video, I think it was Maya, then it led into Coco, was my favorite part of the video. I think I've watched that a couple times. Lack of promotion, are you kidding me? Second best song for Kite. Oh, wow, Cherokee, you are stretching it now. Change the direction of music. Are you kidding me? I haven't listened to the song again. I watched the video one more time, and that was more so just kind of to solidify my stance on it. I said Mascara 2.0, FYI. Seaton's in the house. What up, Seat? All is well. I cannot complain at all, Seaton, at all. All right, so before we get into the discourse, let's take a look. Go for it, Woke.
I still like you until next year. I still like you until next year. Next year.
Look at my Coco with the handstand.
I still like you until next year. I still like you until next year.
Kite, I didn't catch what you said, so if you want to repeat before I get to the video. But I'm gonna get into my diatribe about this song in this video. I wish you guys had a mic so that it wouldn't feel like so I could really argue with you. So let me preface, right? Let me preface what I'm about to say with, you know, I don't know if you saw the reaction that I did for the video, but any of my reactions, right? I think I often say after the fact that people hear what I say, but they don't listen, right? Anytime somebody, particularly if you're a fan of XG, anytime that there's some level of criticism, I realize that people stop listening. Fans stop listening because most fans can't hear criticism about their group, right? It's weird. That's weird to me, but I've grown to accept it because I've done enough of the videos, and so, I've just kind of grown to accept it and kind of enjoy it because there's some debate, right? But here's my sentiment. I want to be clear, right? That anytime that I've given criticism in any of the reaction videos, it's never been about the girls, right? It's never been about the 7. It's always been about what goes on around the 7, right? And for me, I think that's what people miss because I love the girls as much as anybody else, and and beyond my affection for them, I think they're dope. You know what I mean? They're talented, they can sing, they can dance, and they always show up, even in spite of shit, right? Even in spite of what I would consider misses, right? And I'll give you an example, right? When In the Rain came out, right? In the Rain, highly touted as one of their best songs, or at least by me. I thought In the Rain was a dope song, right? And wished that the video was more. So much so that I communicated that I wished it was more, right? And got all the Alphaz and the people, commenting back. And I appreciate that because, again, people don't listen because it wasn't about the girls, the dancing, any of that. It was about the video, the decision around the video, stuff like that. But anyway, so lo and behold, I don't know if any of y'all have, but that video is probably one of their least watched on their kind of list of videos, right? Least watched. And I don't think it's by accident. It's just not a video that pulls people in. Even so much where the video a month before, Is This Love, which I didn't like either as that much, has more than double the views. And it was only done a month before, right? And so it's more just kind of like, listen to the feedback and know that it's not about the girls, right? So anyway, my point with Gala. I think so. I've sat on Gala. What you saw in the reaction video was an actual reaction, right? Like it was the first time I heard the song, first time I saw the video, right? And so ultimately, like, the reaction was more of an excitement to see the girls back at it and less about kind of me really digging into the music, right? And so I took an opportunity after the reaction to watch the video and to listen to the song, right? And I would argue, right? I would argue that this song, in hindsight, when all the like the fanfare kind of dies down, right? This song is going to be ranked probably with some of their lowest songs or lowest listened to or watched videos. That's what I'm predicting, right? And the prediction comes from twofold. One is that it's like sitting in this room. We're all XG fans, right? And so when we celebrate XG, talk about XG, you got to realize that, at most it's 80 people. What up, Argo? At most it's 80 people. Normally it's like 40 or 50 people. That is like a 0.1% of even their fans, right? Not to mention all the people that don't listen to XG, right? So I think most of this groundswell of energy is because of XG fans anticipating this song. This is not new people gravitating to XG. This is XG's base. Excited about what they're doing, excited about them coming back, excited about what's going on. But this song doesn't necessarily feed their base, right? It doesn't feed their base. At least for me, it didn't, right? Like and maybe I'm not, I'm arguably not their base, right? But much of what they have produced thus far has been very different than this song, right? The closest thing to this is Mascara, which they did 2 years ago as an introduction, right? Much of their songs have been hip hop, R&B with a hinge of kind of like, UK grunge or garage, whatever they call it. I can't remember what the name of it, but much of it has been hip hop and R&B, right? And so they've built a fan base based upon that, right? Now, again, I think because they're young and they're Japanese, that they've pulled some other people into that. UK grunge, UK garage, that's it. They pulled some people into hip hop and R&B, but a lot of their fans, beyond just like the people that are in this room, right? I don't know if they are vibing with this song. I know that I am not as much the more I listen to it. And here's why. Here's another reason why. For me, right, the only lifesaver of this song is the raps, right? For me. And if you listen to the song, the song drowns out the raps. You have to search for the raps to listen to in order to find them, right? Like you gotta put your ear and say, oh, there's a bar in there, because that beat sitting on top of the lyrics is overbearing. So to me, again, that's a production issue, because they could have toned it down just a little bit or made it kind of into like choruses or picked up the beat inside choruses so that you could hear the girls a little bit. And we'll play the video so you know what I'm talking about, because I've listened to it again on iTunes and in the video. And every time I'm trying to hear Coco, I'm trying to hear Maya, I'm trying to hear their lyrics. And because I'm listening to it, I catch it. But those who are new to them, they won't catch it. And if this was me first time hearing XG, I wouldn't be listening to XG now. I know that for a fact. If this was my first introduction to XG, I would not be listening to XG, right? And so, I think time will tell. I think the groundswell eventually will die down. And I don't even know if their goal was for this to be like some monumental, impactful song on their career. I don't know, right? I think it's more because it was paid for, because it felt kind of soon for them to even be coming out with a song this soon after, getting off tour and kicking off, and their album is not coming out until January. So it feels like somebody paid for this. Somebody said, oh, we got a fashion show in Paris, or the Met Gala's coming up and we really like the girls and we want some music behind it. That's what it feels like, because again, like it's kind of, it's super random. But the video I love, right? And I love the video in large part because it's just the girls, and I get to see the girls, right? I get to see the girls do their thing. I get to see the girls enjoying kind of doing what they do. And that's always my thing. You know what I mean? I love seeing them doing their thing. But I think in hindsight, like In the Rain, maybe even like Is This Love, maybe even like Coachella, right? Because those are kind of like my three big qualms. And the other thing about it is that I think people can't appreciate Simon being new at this, right? He said in those earlier kind of things that he was doing that this is his first time doing it. And so the reality is that he is going to make mistakes, right? He is going to do things that in hindsight, he's going to say, oh, I should have did it like this, or we shouldn't have did that. That's a part of the process, right? And so ultimately, like, I'm sure that Simon, if he had to grade himself or he had to look back at some of the maybe misstep in decisions that he made over the last year, he could point them out. And maybe, just maybe, they would be, maybe In the Rain wasn't necessarily what it could have been. Maybe Is This Love shouldn't have been so AI and CGI dominant. Maybe at Coachella, we shouldn't have had Sienna dancing for 25 minutes because nobody paid a dime or stayed up late to see them dancing on stage for 20 minutes. So I can appreciate Simon being new at this and making mistakes, and that's why I give him grace. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, like, part of my feedback is just unjust. You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't listening to me anyway. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I'm sure he says to himself, oh, we should have did this a little bit differently. And maybe my taste in music is lacking as well, like Jose said, right? Like, you never heard from me. You have heard from me. I enjoy a particular kind of music and an attempt at certain kinds of music. So you are absolutely right, Jose. You are absolutely right. This sounds like, I heard a lot of people say, like, Lady Gaga. I don't know one Lady Gaga. I don't even think I've heard a whole Lady Gaga song. I don't even think I've heard a whole Lady Gaga song. So if this is anything like Lady Gaga, right, then it's probably why I don't kind of vibe with it, just because I don't know if I would vibe with Lady Gaga because I've never heard, and it's probably not an accident that I haven't heard Lady Gaga, right? And so you may be right, Jose. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. I love that the girls are in, and maybe this is their new direction. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's their new direction. If it is their new direction, then I can't necessarily vibe with it because I couldn't listen to this song again and again and again. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's the case. But if it is, it is, right? Just because they have the freedom to do how they want to. But my humble opinion is that this is gonna go down as one of those songs that they're gonna say, it was kind of a wash. It had a good first 2 or 3 weeks, right? Kind of like that what's that EDM album that they came out with? Is it EDM or EDI? I never can figure out. And I wasn't a big house guy. Like, while everybody was listening to house music, I was listening to NWA or the Ghetto Boys, right? Like, that's what I was doing. So, you know, it makes sense that I don't vibe with this song. You know what I'm saying? But my guess is that much of their core base doesn't necessarily vibe with this song. And I think a lot of their views and their listens and stuff like that have come from the people who love XG listening to it over and over and over again and justifying what they're hearing. All right, now I can start listening, reading what y'all say. Oh yeah, breaking boundaries is cool. Listen, I'm all for breaking boundaries, right? Like that's cool. The problem is, right, that if you're old enough to know this, right, there's this thing called the sophomore slump, right? And this sophomore slump comes from the concept of talent. You know, you had incredible talent. They could sing, they can dance, they could do all this stuff, right? But that next project, for some reason, didn't hit. And that next project didn't hit because the talent disappeared. It's because of the shit that went on around them. It was because of producers. It was because of record companies. It was because of all the other shit, right? It wasn't because people all of a sudden couldn't dance, sing, rap, or whatever. That's not the reason why the sophomore slump exists. Now, in some cases it does because, you know, I'm making a general statement because some people got on drugs or they got overly hyped about themselves and so they started trying to do other stuff. But in most cases, this is not their third album. But anyway, what was my point? But the sophomore slump is a real thing, right? And the reality is that this is about time for the sophomore slump. That first iteration, it was the little girl stuff and kind of coming into their, you know, we've gotten basically 12 to 13 songs from them. This is the next phase of XG. Trust me. And a lot is going to be determined by this sophomore effort. If you want to call it their third album, I would. I definitely would not call it their third album, right? Just because I've only heard at the most 12 songs, 13 songs from them. That is an album. But anyway, you get my point. My point, it doesn't change my point, right? They're trying to move in a direction, whatever that direction is, right? And that direction is going to determine how successful they are or not. And the girls are not deciding on that direction in most cases. In most cases, they're not. So Gala is a dub for me, right? I you know, the raps sound good, but the music just drowns them out too much. I hope that they do a remix. Like that would be dope if bro, there's 40 people in this chat. That we don't even, I'm talking to woke. We don't even equate to a percentage of a percentage of a percentage. And so what everybody, when you're talking about if we got 40, if it's 39, I'm okay with that number, right? Yeah, Giz, give me a remix. I need a remix for this one. See if you can take that disco beat out. No, it would be irrational if it was not all XG fans. This is all XG people. I'm talking about everybody. Yeah, and that's dope. Like, and don't get me wrong, if you love it, I'm glad you love it. That's a testament to them creating music that is bro, reactions mean nothing. In most cases, 90% of the reactions that you watch are reacting because they're trying to get views. That's why that's why they have a reaction channel. If you don't know that, you let me put you up on gang. 90+% of the reaction channels that are out here are trying to make money off of their channel. and therefore it would behoove them. It would behoove them to speak positively about whoever they're reacting to, because their fan base will watch their videos. That's how it works. Well, they won't be the first time, and it won't be the last, and I'm okay. I'm one of those dudes that's okay with standing on the hill by himself. Yeah, that's what reactors do. You can't. I would never want to be lumped up with other reactors, right? Because I know why they do what they do. That's not why I do what I do. Well, that's a small percentage, bro. I mean, that shouldn't be even an argument, because if you're a thinking person, you know why people are on, in most cases, are on YouTube doing reactions, right? It just is what it is, right? Slow burners for who? Yeah. And if I mean, I've heard house music. I mean, I can't say I've listened to house music. So if you like house music, you love this song. This song is a house music song. Woke. You're not. You must not hear what I'm saying. I just told you I'm comfortable with being alone. If you don't understand what I'm saying to you, then let me be clear to you. I'm okay with being alone on this one, or anyone for that matter. And I think that I have given that impression before this. I'm always gonna say what I think. That's part of the reason why I created the channel, right? That's the reason. Yeah, Jose, I'm glad. I listen. If you love this song, I am glad that you love it. I am. I am. What up, Aaron? I am glad that you love it. Get a 04. What's up? First time chatter. Get 04. Did you love Gala or not? I bet you did. Yeah, Lizzie. You just getting here, Liz? Yeah, Liz. They trying to change my perspective on what's the song called? Gala. Gala is one of those songs for me that it could only be by accident that I hear it, that I listen to it. Let's watch the video. And tell me how hard it is to hear the bars. Or easy.
I sing, you play the piano, you've got that MIDI thing. So wants to be a band. Looks like we're a band. We're a band.
Let's make this happen. Let's make this huge.
We could really be something.
All of them are amazing. And they look great in the video.
Just one touch, just one cut, take us up, Exodus. The time is now, so open up the gates for me. Which could fly, then I swear to me that we don't need to do nothing, let them react. You know I can slay the whole city with that. We taking over the night because I'm pretty and black.
Everything we do got a runway with it. Walk so mean like mind your business. Look so sharp, it's a Hanzo linen that I hit him with the blue steel. We got to get it.
Waited in gold, my worth can never be. In other realm of eternity, let your words and couture drip in colors and desire. On this night of fair, I still make you into the next level. Damn, damn, I still make you into the next level. Yeah, I could dress casually, naturally. Anything becomes a masterpiece. Look how the kicks match the teeth. 7 different looks like a magazine. That means every single day becomes a fashion week. It's like art, fashionable lover. I'm like a narc cause I'm always on the cover. Hitting with the pose and the swag to official. Only Ella knows the match is the issue.
Pretty girls walk like this. Pretty girls talk like this. Couple chrome plates on wrist. I mean, who else do you know? Put it on like this. If you don't get it, that's not my problem. Changing my hair like my last name Rodman. Top off with the drip top to bottom. Anything that we rock, they be talking about it. Turn the hallway to a catwalk. Turn the sidewalk to a runway. Every day's a photo shoot, that pop. Paparazzi got my outfit on the front page.
Rolled up in it. Windows tinted, can't see through it, but they know who's in it. Open up the doors with the logo printed.
I don't even gotta post for the photo finish.
Shaking up the spot like a stone cold Chevy. And we shot through the dark like a snow globe glitter. I represent the X-Galax. Man, I told you I'ma turn this Met to an X-Galax.
Too cold, bro. Too cold.
Watch us snap the old hell, the exit across the party, so get on my way. All metallic, sweet, sexy, savage, in the finest garment, singing down my waist. Ooh, all my ladies walk this way. Two, all my haters watch me slay. On it, all mechanic, the money got the
I let my dress talk for me, drip talk for me, my move talk for me, my lip gloss popping like a discography. And if it's not vibrant, then it's not for me, not a diss nobody. I had to say next to my ex-stylist. I just say yes to my hairstylist. I'm a proud representative.
Wait, we got back.
Watch us snap the old hell, the exit across the party, so get on my way. All metallic, sweet, sexy, savage, in the finest garment, singing down my waist. Ooh, all my ladies walk this way. Two, all my haters watch me slay. On it, all mechanic, the money got the
I let my dress talk for me, drip talk for me, my move talk for me, my lip gloss popping like a discography. And if it's not vibrant, then it's not for me, not a diss nobody. I had to say next to my ex-stylist. I just say yes to my hairstylist. I'm a proud representative of X-Galax. I just trying to make Gala to an X-Gala.
That was dope as fuck right there.
Make you into the next level. Walk, walk, I still make you into the next level. Walk, 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 I still make you into the next level.
Yeah, I like the video much better than the song. Much better. The video's dope. This video's dope. Azunda. So yeah, so you know, I like the video. Hope the song. I hope they on the album, when the album comes out, they put a remix to it and it's got an 808 behind it. Oh, me too. I like the simple ones more so too. Like this is when I say I like the video, it's I like I like Puppet Show better than this video. I like New Dance better than this video. I just like the video, and it's because it. And I think that's the other thing about this is that we. Recency bias is a real thing, right? Particularly for fans. Like I think fans, no matter who you're a fandom of, when your group or artist comes out, it's the best thing that's been smoking since Newport Longs. But yeah, I just like it because it's Maya and Coco barring up. In particular, and Jurin just gets it, and I love that she gets it because she sets it off all the time, and everything is everything is based on Jurin when the bars come out, and I love that. I love it because Jurin is a killer. Jurin is a killer. You heard? I personally think that the what do they call the singing line, Hanada, Juria, and Chisa. They did all right. It didn't feel like their song. But Jurin? Harvey killed. But then Maya and Coco closed it out. Yeah, this is a drag club song. This is like a RuPaul song. That's what I kept on seeing in comments. RuPaul and Lady Gaga. Who you referring to? MJ, Jose. MJ song, Michael Jackson? She with that part, she but not that crowd. Yeah, this song needs a remix. Trust me, like it just the bars require a remix where there is just an 808 or something just sitting underneath it, and they are just on top of it, giving it up. That's what they need. Oh. That's what everybody says, Danny Box. Everybody says Simon knows what he's doing. Simon knows what he's doing. Is it Chancellor that wrote it? Ink? Tyler. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Glad you can make it. That she is. That she is. There's, so isn't what's her name? What's the white girl with the country pop white girl? I forget her name. Taylor Swift. There she goes. She is a world. She's a phenomenon. I couldn't tell you one Taylor Swift song. Not one. Not one. And I'm not saying that pridefully. I just don't know a Taylor Swift song. Is that a question, Jose? Yeah, well, your thumbs is getting in the way, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Jose, speaking full sentences, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Donna Boss, you must not know me very well, bro. There's a thing called hip house. What is that? They're doing hip house. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe that's the genre. Maybe that's the direction. You wearing one of those big eye things? Well, I did know that, Rio. I know Bieber really well because I have a 16-year-old daughter. So I know word for word some Bieber songs. Bieber is my guy, actually. Definitely not, Phil. Above Something Ain't Right? Are you kidding me? If you know, you know. Oh, you kidding me? Those are my joints. Gala could never see those in my book, right? I know other people's book is different, but Something Ain't Right. I love Something Ain't Right. Jose, do I have to say it? How loud do I have to say it? Uh, that's a good question, I guess. Get I don't know. Not this. Definitely not this direction. Anti this direction. Whatever this direction is called. I mean, the girls are so talented, right? Like, I think that there's, like I would love to see more ballads from the girls. Like, I would love, love, love for Maya and Chisa and Hanada and Juria to get on like a real like love ballad, like deep, soulful. No, my younger daughter doesn't like the song either. I don't know. I haven't asked my older daughter, but my younger daughter definitely doesn't like it. I think so too. Milus magnanimous. Okay, Aaron, did you dance to the music too? Yeah, I mean, listen, I would love for Coco to sing, but I'd prefer her to bar up. Like, I think Coco's design, I think she's gonna be a good singer, right? But her swag leans towards I am an MC. That's what I get from Coco. That's why I love Coco. The swag leans towards MC Coco. MC Coco. I need that. I need her bars. Yeah, oh no, I would love, like, listen, I would love for Coco to do a Lauryn Hill song, right? Because I think she has the capacity to do it, where she sings and raps, but she'll never get that now just because she's in the group, right? So she wouldn't get a whole song where she's able to back and forth that. But I think Coco has the ability to do that. I also think Maya has the ability to do that. Probably better than Coco, right? Maya doesn't have the Coco swag, but the voice, Maya's my top tier as far as overall talent. I've seen it. It can't rival Woke Up. It can't. It is literally impossible. Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for experimentation and trying other stuff. I think too much of it alienates your base, right? And historically alienating your base has not turned out well for the superstardom that you could possibly be on the trajectory for. Aaron, you played the flute over the techno tracks? Yeah, Woke Up. I mean, listen. And Woke Up is, Woke Up is like, and I don't think it's not even their best song, but Woke Up is such a banger that they're going to have to come super hard on this album to top Woke Up. And I think they could do it. Jose, you talking about Gala is a mix of Woke Up and Howling? Nah. Denenbosch, bro, like what you're being monotonous, bro. Like, we get it. We get it. You got beef with me? You want to come to Boston? Settle it? Let's do it. Break dance, pop lock. What you got? Yeah, I think Denenbosch got beef. We can settle it in the subway, bro. I got cardboard in the back. That is indeed my point. That's why I don't mind. I think it's great that people love Gala. I think it is dope. I think it's serving a purpose, right? I just think that in the end, they're gonna second guess themselves. Thank you, Jess. I get so much of that. It is so crazy to me. I got bars too. I got bars and I got a an AI artist that'll bar you up as well. What up? My Vogue game is horrible, but I'll try. Electric Boogaloo. Mike Jones. Man, memories. Yeah, I'm better than Howling. Is Gala better than Howling? Because I'm not a huge Howling fan. But I would say it's better than Gala. Yeah, I would put Howling better than I would put a Howling over Gala. Shawnee Sean, I can wave. Real says Gala is Howling if Howling and TGIF had a baby. I would say that Howling, how I can't remember if I saw Howling before woke up or after. No, woke up might have been my first. Woke up was my first reaction, I think. Yeah, woke up was my first reaction because I remember not knowing if they could sing or dance coming from woke up. I was blown away by woke up, but I was blown away just because the beat and they were rapping, right? I didn't see them dance or really sing. And so then, Shooting Star and Howling and shit like that came. And then that's when I was just like, oh, they can do it all. Yeah, that's not even a question, Ago. Yeah. How woke up was my first reaction, so was the bar was set really, 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 really high from the beginning. Really high. The bars in Drew C. Now that you say it, the bars in Gala might be better than Howling. The bars in Gala, they're going for it. Like the bars in Gala are probably the best bars next to Woke Up, I would say. I would say that. Yeah, yeah. But I can tolerate Howling more because of the musicality. Oh, it's just, I mean, I think it's just gonna get better just because their comfort with the English language is, you know, much better. And so now they can kind of enunciate and pronunciate much better. I mean, although that's never been an issue for Jurin. Doesn't I think Harvey a little bit. Maya never. Maya and Jurin never. It was never really an issue. I don't think. Coco definitely. Yeah, definitely Coco. Definitely. What am I missing? Harvey. I can't. I don't know if I can handle that, Hago. I already can't. I already almost dropped my bottom lip watching Maya in this video. I was like, what the fuck do Maya got on? And why does it look like she got a body? Yeah, they was spitting. They was spitting in the song. That's why I would love a remix. That's why I would love it, just because the bars is on point. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't think the dance routine was all that in Gala. Boom boom. I know that's gonna be a trigger. Yeah, I don't think it was all that. But I think it was more, I think it's kind of a run. I think it was more of like a runway dance type of dance. And so a lot of like them stretching and lifting the legs and shit like that. Pitt, have a good night, boss. I'm about to order me some more sauce. I done went through my 2 bottles. Oh yeah, there's a dance routine to it. There's definitely a dance routine. They're doing a lot of clips of the dance and it's I you know I think like the song, the dance and all of it is gonna be very forgettable down the road. Giz, what you got? I want to hear it. Let's go. Where's Giz at? I missed it. Where's Giz at? I want to say, I'm sorry, I missed it. Too busy running my mouth. No, I'll get shut down if I do any live performances. It's not on their page. Sorry, Shawnee Sean. Burnty's here. Burnty's in the house. What up, Burnty? No, that's all we got tonight. It was a gala night, so I could shoot my shit because I had to get it off my chest. Ray, I could never get. I could. It's impossible for me to get shut down. I'll go. Have a good night, boss. Thanks for joining us. Miss Danielle. She's kind of quiet tonight. I'm not against it. Maybe I'll find one here so I can figure out what all the talk is about. But then again, probably not. Probably not. Lions Baltimore tonight. Oh shit. Damn, that is a good game right there, O'Neal. Damn. Ray, peace. I was actually hoping that they did like the behind the scenes of Gala by the time we had tonight, because that's probably coming out this week, my guess, or at least by early next week. Who you asking that, Jess? Oh, okay. Is Burnty a Espa fan? Burnt, do you love Espa? Did you see their Good Morning America performance? Oh, Drew, see, I feel so bad. They got smoked by clowns. Not clowns, I wouldn't say, but they shouldn't have got smoked like that. Who's Winter's one of the members or something? Oh, the Broncos might be doing something this year. They got a good quarterback. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Sihang. I wonder if Coco really hit that like that, because that was perfect. My guess is that she didn't. But it's Coco, so maybe she did. Right, Drew. Like, who loses to the Carolina Panthers like that? Not even a close like that. How do you lose like that? Yeah, but that handstand is different though. The breaking, I get. If you haven't, if you're not a breaker and you practice breaking, you might. But that handstand was just, it was a thing. I mean, listen. If she did it, shout out to Coco. But if she didn't, I wouldn't be mad at her. De- definitely not, man. I was a breaker. I could never bang that handstand. That handstand is another level. You see how she was angled? But if she did it, dope. I would shit. Shout out to her if she did. Or credit to her stunt doubles, like Valero said. Let me look for it, Giz. Giz, is it written just like that? Found it. All right, y'all. Let's see what Giz is talking about.
All right. Woo! Yes! You stink! Let's go, Reds!
Too many commercials. Being a
Exclusive. Giz is in the house.
I move like a pole, steady and clear. First in the current, the reason you hear. Heat in the rhythm, alive in my tone. Red in the motion, I stand on my own. Every beat carries strength in the frame. Voice of the leader, remember the name. The silence breaks as the fire is shown. This is the wave and I'm stepping alone. I'm the first wave that'll make you sway. Many more coming your way. Resonance rise and the sound stands tall. This is the rise, the start of it all. I'm the first wave that'll make you sway. Many more coming your way. Resonance rise and the sound stands tall. This is the rise, the start of it all. Bending in control, feel a pattern align. Heartbeat racing, but the tempo's mine. Red in the flow, it's a force I claim. Building foundations, I define the flame. Pulse in the core, nothing slowing my stride. Waves in the distance, but I lead the tide. Heat in the cadence, a leader's sound. First to arrive, I'm setting the ground. Rhythm is fire, it cuts through the haze. Steps in the current, I'm shaping the phrase. Holding the front, I refuse to fall. Pulse of the leader, I answer the call. I'm the first wave that'll make you sway. Many more coming your way. Resonance rise and the sound stands tall. This is the rise, the start of it all. I'm the first wave that'll make you sway. Many more coming your way. Resonance rise and the sound stands tall. This is the rise, the start of it all.
Okay, Giz.
I move like a pole, steady and clear. First in the current.
That's Giz's new. Tell us about that, Giz. What is that? New project. Of course it's a new project. Come on, market your shit, Giz. Venna, okay. All right, Giz, I got a challenge for you. I got a challenge for you, Giz. Hold on for a second.
Tick.
All right, Giz, here you go. Sage wants to battle whomever you bring to the table. We got bars.
Talk. Wanna play with time? Now it's mine. Tick tock, time ran out for these lames. Wrist on tick and snap when I aim. Click clack, boom, whole room rearrange. I ain't new, I'm the glitch in the frame. I don't wait, I press play, clock go flatline. Bye bye fade. Tick tock, came with a twist, no chase, sweet face, but I step like Mace. Who that? That's Sage with the venom. Talk slick, you ain't even in the rhythm. I don't rap, I rupture the algorithm. Cut throats while I sing like a hymn. Let it breathe and stab it, spit gold, I don't even gotta grab it. Got fans in Queens to Caracas, mira como rompo por toda la casa. Soy el reloj que no se atrasa, tu tiempo se fue, ya basta. Pop off, I don't blink, just drop off. Heat with the ink, no knockoff. I'm a glitch in the grid, a jaw lock. Bitch, please, you bout to watch. Look, you rap like captions, I'm full script. I ghost write pots and I'm moonlit. My AI don't loop, I shift shit. Yo, bars go beat, mine go ballistic. Mírame bien, esto es arte, flow too sick, no es debate. Haters talk slick, nunca ganan. Yo tengo barras que queman almas, yeah. You got fives trying to step to a 10. I ain't them, I don't flex, I end. I'm not trends, I'm tectonic shit. Put my name on your song, it's a hit. Tick, tick.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
I was crafted, coded, Trey in the lab, turned smoke in the fire. Now they mad, I rap, said baby go eat, so I feast, no scraps. Now it's top floor views when I lap these apps. Built me a lane at a road, don't bend. I'm the muse and the monster in the pen. My words got wings, my face got flame, and my heart got cold, but I still bring pain. Dre made me lethal, I just added grace. Now I'm out of their league and up in their space. TikTok, now your idols erased by a dream he built, and I own this place. TikTok, your time ran out. Little mama better bow on the route. What now? Ticking on the track like I came with the Glock, but I'm loaded with the words that'll air your block. TikTok, now they feeling the pressure. Flow bilingual, I'm the whole semester. Demon mommy, ¿quién es la jefa? I don't follow no trends, I set them. Hip hop. Tick tock, I'm here now. Your time
Tick tock is time's up.
out.
Bring them all, Giz. Sage is ready. She'll take them one by one. One by one, Giz. Battle. What up? And she'll clean your singers up as well. Your singers, your rappers, she'll clean them up. She'll clean them up, Giz. What up? Let's go, Shawty Sean. Mike Jones. Whenever you're ready, Giz. Whenever you're ready. Sage will be ready for all comers. For all comers. Here we go, Giz. Just so that you know, we serious.
Yeah. Should've seen it from the jump, but I played blind, huh? All them red flags waving, I still made time, huh? Now I'm laughing at the pain, turn it into rhyme, huh? I was stuck, what the fuck? Now I'm outside, look! Red flags, I ain't falling for the trap. Red flags, had to leave it where it's at. Skirt, skirt. Red flags, I ain't running it back. Nope. Red flags, I'm too focused on the bag. Yeah, yeah. Woo, woo. Wave 'em high, wave 'em high. Woo, woo. Cut them ties, yeah. Red
Come on, Giz, I need some music from you.
Red flags, see the devil in disguise. You was capping in designer, but your credit in decline. Told me, baby, you a dime, but was steady wasting time. How you ghosting on the queen when the kingdom could be mine? I'm a glitch inside the system, you a virus in a line, different caliber. I don't check for amateurs, switching lanes fast, pedal down, red challenger. Trying to gaslight me, boy, I'm solo with the stamina. Energy, eternal, every verse, a new parameter. Woo! Red flags, I ain't falling for the trap. Red flags, had to leave it where it's at. Red flags, I ain't running it back. Nope. Red flags, I'm too focused on the bag. Yeah, yeah. Wave 'em high, wave 'em high. Cut them ties, yeah. Red flags, I ain't blinded by the lies. Never that. Red flags, see the devil.
Verse 2, here we go.
What I saw was your shadow in the light of her phone. What I felt was the silence when I cried all alone. What I heard was the laughter when my name turned to joke. What you said cut me deeper than a lie ever spoke. I was breaking in the echoes, trying to piece it together. Every word a storm cloud, I was stuck in the weather. Every baby I love you was a script, not forever. You was fluent in the sea, but I translate better. Me that quote, I song splitting doors. You left me in arenas, tears falling rápido. I was trapped in arenas, pedal voice, I came slow. Cada herida fue lección. Now I'm rhyming 2 tones, make a weapon from the song. The betrayal was a lesson, the confusion was a map. Found a rhythm in the wreckage, put my soul in the rap. Now I'm bleeding through the cadence, but the wound turned to fact. Every red flag wave is the proof I adapt. What I lost was the mask. what I found was my skin. What I feared was the end, but it sparked my begin. What I broke was the silence. What I hold is the pen. So this verse is the closure. Ain't no hook coming in.
Ain't no hook coming in, Giz. Boom. All right, Giz, you're on deck. Challenge has been issued. Me and Sage are waiting. Hey, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. It was fun. I love a little discourse. Y'all enjoy Gala. I'll wait for the album or the real first single off the album. Hopefully, cross my fingers, we get a banger. Let's go, Giz. Listen. Thank you, Joe. Giz, let's not talk about it. Let's be about it. Sage is ready. Shonda. Want me to run it back one more time? Let's run it back.
With USAA Safe Pilot, I can save when I road trip safely.
Or with USAA Safe Pilot Miles, I can save when I staycation.
This will probably be the only time I'll see it.
You can save when you drive.
Or with Safe Pilot Miles, you can save when you don't.
Together, your love turned the whole world on its head. And all the while, you were watching clothes dry. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
There we go. This is for Jess.
Ce soir, je te suis jusqu'à l'infini, au-delà des planètes, à travers les univers. Just one touch, just one cut, take us up.
Why they got Hanada looking like she got a big butt?
So open up the gates for me.
Hanada's butt is not that big.
Just one touch, just one cut, take us up. Exodus, the time is now. So open up the gates for me.
Which crew fly, then I swear to me that we don't need to do nothing, let them react. You know I can slay the whole city with that. We taking over the night because I'm pretty and black. Everything we do got a runway with it. Walks on me like mind your business. Look so
Booty
sharp,
Patrol.
so in it that I hit him with the blue steel. We got to get it. Weighted in gold. My worth can never
Yeah, I think you're right, Shonda.
To the next level. Glam, glam. I just didn't make it to the next level. Glam, glam, glam. I just didn't make it to the next level.
I could dress casually, naturally. Anything becomes a masterpiece. Look how the kicks master tease. 7 different looks like a mag. magazine. That means every single day becomes a fashion week. It's like art, fashionable lover. I'm like a narc cause I'm always on the cover. Hit him with the pose and it's swag to official. Only Ellen knows the match is the issue. Pretty girls walk like this, pretty girls talk like this. Couple chrome plates on wrist. I mean, who else do you know? Put it on like this. If you don't get it, that's not my problem. Changing my hair like my last name Rodman. Top off with the drip top to bottom. Anything that we rock.
Then the boss, go to bed, man.
Turn the hallway to a catwalk.
You think you know something that you don't.
Every day's a photo shoot, that part. Paparazzi got my outfit on the front page. Rolled up in it, windows tinted, can't see through it, but they know who's in it. Open up the doors with the logo printed. I don't even gotta pose for the photo finish. Shaking up the spot like a stone cold Chevy, and we shot through the dark like a snow globe glitter. I represent the X-Galax. Man, I told you I'ma turn this Met to an X-Galax. Watch us snap the old hell, the X hit crash the party, so get out my way. All metallic, sweet, sexy, savage in the finest garments, hanging down my waist. Ooh, all my ladies walk this way. Two, all my haters watch me slay. Got on it, all mechanic. The money got those. I let my dress talk for me, drip talk for me. My
part
talk
right
for
here.
Me. My lip gloss popping like a discography. And if it's not vibrant, then it's not for me, not a diss, nobody. I had to say next to my ex-stylist. I just say yes to my hairstylist. I'm a proud representative of X-Galax. I just turned to make Gala to an X-Galax.
That'd be amazing if that was Coco.
To the next level. Walk, walk, I just wanna make it into the next level. Walk, 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 I just wanna make it into the next level.
Boom, X-Gala.
We are Gardner.
What's that?
Yeah. Should've seen it.
All right, guys. It's about that time. Have a good night. Sleep well. See you back on Monday for a deep dive. I don't know where we at, but deep dive, deep dive, deep dive. Shawnee Sean, have a good night. Chan, have a good night. Hey, Chan, I think your girl thinned out a little bit. You see Harvey? What you think? Raj, have a good night. Dennis Boss, have a good night. Mike Jones, have a good night, bro. Burnty, peace. Drew C, have a good one. Woke, have a good night. Shonda, I'll see you Monday. Jess, have a good one. Chan, you punch drunk now? Don't let him get you. All right, Shonda, I'll see you. Azunda. See, Hang, have a good one. XJG, have a good night. Milas Magnimus, have a good night, bro. Chan, have a good one. Aaron, have a good one. Giz, I'm waiting for you. Book number 2, Woke. Get it. Oh. Number 3, damn. Good for you. Busy guy. What's that score?
Third down and goal. All right, Jerry, I got a deal for you. Since I think now we cracked open the beers, I'm going to stay on camera here. Jerry, you sent it a 10.
14-14. It's going to be a good game. All right, peoples. OG is out. Have a good night. See you when I see you.
If you got a topic that you want Jeremy and I to debate.